Welcome back, Dark Army. We're back with another Evil Within 2, and today's title is the way it is because of something that happens in today's video. And I'm trying to make these titles funny, but I'm not trying to lead away from the fact that this game is a horror game. I want to make these titles funny because I like laughing at stuff like this. And with what we're going to be dealing with today, I'm going to be laughing a lot. Well, I'm not going to be laughing a lot, but yeah, you never know. So, last episode, we found out that the guy we are chasing and the guy who has Lily, his name is Stefano Valentini. Now, where we also found this out was in a file. All the way down, yeah, down here. Emily's longtime friend and photographer Stefano Valentini, and Stefano is the guy we are looking for. He's the guy that we're looking for. So now today we gotta go back into the marrow. Hold on. You know, I never got, like, the first 3 slides. I missed, like, okay, I got the first slide, but I missed the second slide. And the third slide. But, yeah.
Take a look at some of the information I was able to dig up on your guy.
Stefano Valentini, artist. Yeah, that's him, alright.
He's quite a flamboyant character. Seems he never reached the level of success that he wanted.
Sounds familiar. I know of another flamboyant artist who failed. Then he started World War II.
Let's hope this one isn't that bad.
Even if he's not, he still needs to be stopped.
The flamboyant artist that he was talking about was Hitler. Because Hitler had a vision on how he was going to control the world. And, so, the first war failed, and he still wanted his vision to succeed. So hold on, I'll show you guys what else happened after last episode. So Hitler, he wanted his vision to succeed, so he started World War II, and that failed again, so he just killed himself. But one of the things that changed is that. If you guys remember that gigantic floating camera from last episode, yeah, now it's above the theater where we actually have to go. So, yeah, now we have to go back through the marrow, and last episode we also unlocked a trophy, for not killing the guardian outside of City Hall, and it was actually, I died once while trying to do it. Second time I just got lucky. But yeah, my stamina wasn't like regenning as quickly, and it's like I kept getting so pissed off because of the fact that I wasn't I wasn't getting any more stamina. Alright. Chapter 6, On the Hunt. Okay. Let's go back into the marrow. And that's not the first time I'm gonna have to keep saying that. The marrow is a big thing in Evil Within 2. The marrow is something that we're gonna have to keep going into. The marrow wasn't just a one-time thing. We are going, like, the marrow, and okay, so the marrow is something that we're gonna have to keep doing through this whole entire game. I mean, there will be times that we're not going to go through the marrow, but there are other times that we will be going through the marrow. And this is another time because of the fact that Union is all destroyed. We need to go through the marrow to get to where we have to go. And since the theater is in the sky, we can't jump up to the theater, which would be pretty cool if they added, but they need this to be like real life. Handgun ammo pouch. Where's that? Oh, right there. was gonna say,
This
but
must
it's
be the
locked.
passage O'Neill was talking about.
Alright.
Lily? This place is messing with my mind.
There we go. I don't think in any of these rooms that you'll find any monsters in here. Like, I think you will. I don't know. I never, like, through the whole time that I played this, I never found an enemy in one of these rooms. I mean, there could be a first for everything. Alright, we're gonna go in here just so I can get this ammo pouch. Yeah, right here. Pouch upgraded. Now we can have 38 bullets in the gun. Well, in our handgun. So by the end of this series, hopefully I will have all the handgun pouches. Of course. And of course, I keep missing. There we go. I tell you, I suck at aiming. Alright. I think there's a key back here. Yeah, there is. And something I noticed, we are going to have to face Anima next episode. Cause for 2 times straight. Well, okay, for 2 videos straight, we did alright, screw it. Yeah, I had the bottle break anyway, so. Gonna fall or. Nope. Okay. Do you have any more ammo for me that I can find? I need more ammo. Okay, you don't have any more ammo for me to find. Got it. Alright, that door can't open. I actually thought you could open that door. Guess not. But yeah, if you guys remember who Anima is that creepy ghost girl that, we had to deal with in the 3rd episode, I think it was. It's either the 3rd or 4th episode. I forget. But...
Whoa.
What?
The hell is this stuff?
Okay, so it slows us down. Got it. It's like glue. But it's not glue, because glue isn't bubbly. So what is this?
secret society abducted Lily and staged her death? Do you realize how crazy that sounds?
But it's true. Why can't you understand that?
I know it's hard to accept, Myra, but she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
But I have proof.
Myra, you're obsessed. You need rest. Once you get past this, you'll learn to accept.
No. I'll never accept it. If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
Myra, you were right all along.
Alright. How many photographic slides did I miss this time? Oh! I'm actually 4-0 in the slides right now.
This now.
Because I found like 4... I found like all the 4 slides. So I think there's only 8 slides. So I think there's only 4 more slides that I need to collect. So yeah. But I want to talk to you guys about the live stream that I'll be doing. I talked about this like I talked about this last episode. But the live stream I want to do, okay, not that way. Okay, not this way. So back to where we heard the roar. But the live stream I want to do at the end of the month, I talked to you guys about this last episode. That live stream is going to be done in New Game Plus. So whatever we do, well, whatever we have done now is going to stay there. It's going to stay in the game while hold on.
God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
Anything back here? But yeah, that it's gonna be done in New Game Plus. So whatever we do in this series, well, whatever we have done in this series is going to show up in the next series that we do. Well, it's going to show up in that live stream. You can't see me. I'm like John Cena. Okay, I don't trust it. I could have gone, but I don't trust it. Alright. Why do that? There's the door. You gotta wait until it looks around. So, I mean, yeah, we're at the door, but I think if I get caught right now, I think we'll have to restart. Okay. Okay.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah. I think we're close to our objective. I don't know, I actually kind of forget how far away we are. I'm just checking to make sure. But for 2 videos, well, for the past 2 videos, we actually completed the full chapter. So, oh god damn it! Yeah, we completed chapter 5 in one video. We completed chapter 5 in one video, and then we completed chapter 4 in one video. I think we're actually at our objective. There we go. Emergency core displacement protocols. It is imperative that a missing core be replaced as soon as possible. A core that has been missing for even a few hours can affect STEM programming. If the core is missing for over 36 hours, emergency protocols must be instituted in order to prevent the core from escaping. Emergency protocols are only accessible for Mobius operatives with Alpha security clearance and can only be viewed on the Marrow servers. Where we are. Yeah, so let's give me more shotgun shells, but let me be low on handgun ammo. That's pretty smart, ain't it? Alright, that's locked. So is that a file? No, it's not. Okay. Someone was watching me.
Someone's been watching. Lily. Whoever's been here was gathering data on her.
Don't move.
You're Mobius, right?
Shut up! Don't say a word. You're not one of us.
No, I'm not. Kidman sent me. Look, I'm here to help, okay? My name is Sebastian Castellanos.
You're lying. Sebastian Castellanos is dead.
What? No. Who told you that?
Turn around. Do it slow.
You're Yukiko Hoffman.
How do you know my name?
I told you. They sent me in here to find my daughter Lily. The core. I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
You do?
Lack of microexpressions and deflection. No verbal parroting. I've seen enough to know you're telling the truth.
Right. The team psychologist.
have to use whatever tools I have to survive. Combat isn't my forte.
Seems to be a running theme here.
Sorry for pointing my gun at you. So they're sending independent contractors now? That means things aren't improving. Have you found any other team members?
I have, but the only one I found alive is O'Neill.
Liam is alive? Good. Has he made any progress on stabilization?
The big emitter's back on, but this place is still falling apart. And I think it's all because of this psycho that kidnapped Lily. He's running loose in Union, and can manipulate this place at will.
That means my theory is correct. This is more than a core disconnect. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms. But in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed psychopath could affect STEM like this. A psychopathic personality type using Lily to amplify his power. This is the worst possible situation.
You're a shrink. Any suggestions on how to defeat him?
Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies. But their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity. They don't care about people, only themselves. Can you think of anything that would be important to him?
Yeah. He thinks he's some sort of artist. It's all he talks about.
Then maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard.
I'll keep that in mind. But I've got to get to him first. He's holed himself up in the theater.
Right. So exit D5 then. It's right here, just in the next room. Let's pair communicators so that we can stay in touch. I'll review my files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on. I still feel like there's more to this. Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need.
So does Lily really think I'm dead? Or was that just a part of your lie detecting test?
Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I thought it was the truth too, until just now. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt. It wasn't difficult to see you were telling the truth.
Why would they do that? What kind of monsters do you work for?
I know it's not right. But consider this. Lily is probably less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you.
Yeah, maybe. But what will happen when I finally find her?
Don't worry. She'll believe the evidence of her eyes once she sees you.
If Mobius knew to keep psychopaths out of STEM, then how did one end up in here?
I don't know. Every individual in STEM was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability.
Yeah, well that didn't work.
Unfortunately, psychopathy and sociopathy are incredibly difficult to diagnose correctly. Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. Aware of their own diagnosis, they're able to disguise themselves among us. The fact that this one was able to fool us, he's obviously adroit and self-aware. Disturbingly so.
Great. So the tests only filtered out the weakest of psychos.
I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests.
You said you think there's something more to this?
I studied the Beacon incident extensively, so that we could avoid another disaster like that. In that case, the person in question was the core. But even then, the environment remained relatively intact. Something just doesn't seem right here.
What do you mean?
The creatures in here. The dissolution of Union. The total breakdown in communication with Mobius. It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core.
You mentioned someone before. Another person who wanted the core's power.
Could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate.
What?
There's only one thing that could be more powerful than a psychopath in here. But I need to do some research before I can commit to the theory.
So basically, she has a theory on how the only reason why this place is falling apart is because of the fact that Stefano is here. Here. I need to drink this because there's a trophy that you get for drinking all the coffee machines and in each safe house. So yeah, that's basically her theory on how. Hold on. I'll read that soon. Alright. Lily Castellanos' initial findings. The ideal core candidate must have an unfettered ego in order to retain their own personality while supporting the interlinked minds of many others. Given these parameters, there are only two possible candidate types: egomaniacs and with psychopathic tendencies, or children. We all know what happened last time an egomaniac with psychopathic tendencies was in STEM, so a child is our best bet. Having access to the standardized school test results, we were able to narrow down our options. We feel that we found the ideal core candidate in Lily Castellanos. Her tests show that she not only has a guileless ego, but she also exhibits an incredibly advanced empathy for a child her age. We are sending her to Dr. Hoffman for further testing. But here's what I don't get. Okay, so Lily was abducted before Beacon. Lily, in the first game, you hear about Sebastian's daughter dying in the fire, and how his wife left him because of the fact that he didn't believe that her daughter was alive. So that's the only time you ever actually hear about Lily. But now they're basically saying on how Lily now they're basically saying on how Lily was abducted after they're basically saying how Lily was abducted after the Beacon the mental Beacon hospital disaster. But in the first game, you actually do hear about Sebastian's daughter dying in the fire. But again, how is that, how can they say how she was already in here? Well, how can they say how she was abducted before Beacon when she wasn't? This is what I don't get. That's the one thing I never understood about this game, because when I read that, they even said on how Lily was, when I first read that, I was so confused. I'm like, wait, wasn't Lily abducted before the whole thing? So it's now they're basically saying how she was abducted after, and how they wanted to rebuild it. But it's so why have her then? What was the point in taking her if you were going to wait years to basically use her? That's the one thing I don't understand. And we may not get that explanation, but that's the one thing that kind of pissed me off about this game, because they basically disregarded everything that was in the first game. Well, they basically disregarded some of the things that were in the first game, like that. And it was weird. Alright. Go to Union Post Plus. But yeah, and like I said, in the first game, there's a news article about the burning, and this was way before Beacon. So that again, that's the thing I don't understand. Is how are you going to say that she died before in the how she died before Beacon in the first game, but then say on how this whole thing happened after Beacon.
Bad. Where did that thing go? Just need to get into that storage room outside the safe house.
Yep, we're here. You know, I don't think I ever saw this one. I think that's the reason why I didn't get the trophy, because I don't think I saw this coffee machine. There's probably another one that I didn't see, or there's probably one that I didn't use because I didn't think that you could use it while you have full health. Okay, so this is gonna be our safe house while we're here. So we're gonna save. Then I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna see if this is the end of chapter 6 or if it's still, or if we're still gonna deal with chapter 6, because I think that's what's going to happen.
Just need to get into that storage room outside the safe house. Damn it. Can't feel my hand. That thing nearly tore my arm off. Never gonna kill it with this pea shooter. Need something bigger. I just need to get into that storage room outside the safe house. But Stevens has the key. She'll come back with the key and the APC. I just need to stay alive. So tired. Just gonna rest here and wait for Stevens.
You say you didn't stay alive like you were supposed to.
All right. The theater. I'm coming for you.
Are you joking? Okay, that's not how I wanted to start this chapter. I can't actually see it. But here is where we are supposed to be right now. I wonder if I can shoot it from up here. it's dead. And I'm literally out of sniper rifle ammo. That took 3. That wasn't supposed to take 3. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to take 3. It was supposed to take 1. Hate that beep. Alright, so apparently chapter 6 still goes on after, like, even after you get here, chapter 6 still goes on. I forgot that, like, I actually forgot that, like, I thought, like, in chapter 7, like, chapter 7 would start as soon as you left the safe house. Something I had but never used.
Body parts reassembling into a monster. Sure, why not? I'm the only one that can see it. This thing in here really. I have to be.
I think that's where Anima is.
Body parts reassembling into a monster. Body parts reassembling into a monster. Sure, why not? I'm not surprised by anything I see in here anymore. Won't happen again. I'll burn these before they can change. Wait. That arm just twitched. Shit. No. Oh god. No.
Are you joking? She doesn't know where I am, right? Remember, we took the... Of course she kills me. I was gonna say, remember, we took the no fighting option. So I don't know how long it's gonna take to kill it, because I took the no fighting option. Where is it gonna save me at? So as soon as I get out, okay. Let's not go over there. Alright, before this video continues on too long, I'm going to go, I'm going to go save. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace over guys, 3 days, and I'll see you guys in the next video right after this. Bye.